I think it might be fitting for Fuller to, if he is in a church, to go to his pastor and basically have the entire situation mapped out so that they can, because we have little, there's a way we would paint with the broad brush. There are biblical principles we know. They are very clear. Romans 12 would very, very categorically say, repay no one evil for evil. No one is allowed to revenge. God says, vengeance is mine. He says he will repay. On the contrary, if our enemy is hungry, we give them food. If they are thirsty, we give them water. So there is a sense in which Romans 12 is calling Wafula to do something that is humanly impossible. It's telling him, step harder on the accelerator pedal of doing good to your employer. That outside Christ is impossible. And if Wafula, you are,
That was the person was anonymous.
That was anonymous, okay. All right, sorry Wafula. Wafula asked about if a child of God can. Okay, so whoever you are, please either go to your home church and bring this with the pastor, or you could look for us even outside this because we would need more information. But I think Matthew 6 also calls us to do good to our enemy. As God has been merciful to us, so we should be merciful. Romans 12 also says, as far as it is possible, live at peace. And so there is a time when it becomes appropriate to move from that place to another place of employment. To a fuller, what I would encourage them to remember is that the 10th commandment says, you shall not covet. And for somebody to, in the name of God, be saying you should covet is a very serious thing. That person is telling you, sit on the seat of God and then tell God that if he was you, he would distribute wealth differently than he has done. It is such an insult to God that we tremble for such a preacher who says to people, go and break the 10th commandment. May the Lord have mercy on him and to a fuller find ways of respectfully bringing these things up with whoever is preaching them. Ask them how they reconcile what they've said with the implications of the 10th commandment.